Hello, welcome back. Today we're going to be doing a little beauty product haul. I haven't done one of these, I feel like, in a really long time, but I recently made my Black Friday purchases for the year, and I made two orders, one from Cult Beauty and one from Space NK, and I thought actually it would be quite fun to talk you through everything I bought because I've tried to shop a lot more intentionally with Black Friday this year. Normally the sales will get me and I will just kind of buy things on a whim or because I think I need them when I actually don't really even want them. But this year I feel like I have really worked on, like I say, trying to be more intentional. So I thought it'd be fun to share with you what I actually got. I stuck to a budget for this beauty haul. Most of the things that I bought were in my cart for at least 6 to 8 weeks, if not longer. So they're really things that I have been coveting for a long time, but also things that are going to replace stuff that I've run out of. So I really hope you guys enjoy this video and that Black Friday hasn't been too much of a stressful time for you, because I know it can feel like a lot. Yeah, I do enjoy watching beauty hauls every now and again. So hopefully this just brings a little bit of light entertainment to your weekend or your day whenever you're watching this. And if you did end up picking anything up in the Black Friday sales yourself, do let me know in the comments below, because I'm always interested in hearing what products you guys are loving and just comparing notes in the comments. So yeah, let me know. In true old-fashioned beauty haul style, I've put everything into this little box. Like I said, it is two orders, so Space NK and Cult Beauty. My budget for this haul was £100. I put the money aside, so I knew that I had it in cash and I was really trying to kind of stick to that budget. I did go over by £4, okay, so I spent 104, but I'm okay with that. I can stretch the £4 extra. That was realistic for me. I know that a lot of these products are going to kind of last me months and they are replacing stuff that I've run out of. So for me, £100 felt okay to spend. I know for some people that will feel like a really big amount of money, and for some people it might seem like not that much, but for me, I felt comfortable with spending £100. So let me talk you through what I got. If you have struggled in the past with shopping mindfully on Black Friday, I really encourage you to try and set yourself a budget and also plan what you want to buy in advance. And if you need to unsubscribe from all of the emails, do that, because it can be really overwhelming that week of Black Friday when you're just getting bombarded with sale here, sale there. And also, just to say, I have actually tried everything I'm about to talk about at least once, because I find it really unhelpful when people do product hauls but they haven't tried the products at all. I like to have at least a first impressions of what I'm talking about, just so I can at least give you a bit of an idea of what my thoughts are as well. So I will be telling you what I think of everything, but please bear in mind that I haven't used them for a long period of time, most of these things. A couple of them are repurchases. I'll start with Space NK. So the first thing I picked up was the NurseM Caring Hand Cream. I think this is probably my third tube of this. They do also sell it in a large pump dispenser bottle, but I just like having the little tube, even though it probably is cheaper in the long run to get the bigger bottle because you get more milliliters per pound or whatever. I actually prefer having the tube to just put it in my bedside drawer, tuck it away neatly, and then I tend to go through one of these once a year. They're only £10 full price, so obviously I got 25% off that. So for me, I don't mind spending £10 once a year to repurchase this, but this to me is the best cruelty-free hand cream that I have found. I like the unscented version. They do have the original version, which has quite a kind of herbal scent, which I don't love. But the thing that I love about this, let me see if this is open. It's really thick. So it is gonna kind of make your hands feel a little bit greasy, but I use it before I go to bed. But it honestly works so well. I get really bad dry and cracked hand skin in the winter, as I know a lot of people do. When the heating's on, when it's cold outside, when I'm washing my hands, whatever, it just, yeah, it gets dry. So this hand cream, although you can definitely kind of feel it on your hands. It's not one of those like fast absorbing, well, it is fast absorbing, but it adds a layer of protection onto your hands, let's put it that way. But I just apply it before I go to bed, so it's not the kind of thing that I could just put on throughout the day because it would bug me. I don't like having like layers of stuff on my skin and feeling it there in the daytime, but before bed I don't mind. This cream was, I believe, originally designed for nurses. It also says on the back, the NurseM promise: for every product you buy, we give a month's worth of free NurseM to a nurse or midwife. So I just, yeah, really enjoy the brand, have kept repurchasing this over the last few years, as I said, and we'll just keep going back to it, to be honest. I don't feel the need to find or try any other hand cream now. The next thing I bought was actually this body wash from Necessaire. So I will put it out there, this was my splurge purchase. This was my treat. I did not need this. I already have another shower gel that I'm working through, but I've been eyeing this up for months and I know I'm gonna use it. Like, I shower every day, I'm gonna get through it. I know I'm gonna like it because I smelled it in the store, and I've talked about this before, but I personally think if you're gonna splurge on something like body related, make it your shower gel, because there is nothing more luxurious than getting in your shower every day and using a shower gel that just makes you feel like you're using something a little bit more luxury than like your £1 bog standard supermarket shower gel. I also have found that when I do buy more expensive shower gels, they last a lot longer than the ones I buy in the supermarket. So for me, it's worth it. It makes me feel good. I like to use a nice shower gel in the shower. That's just like my little splurge to myself. I mean, I have a lot of little splurges to myself, let's get real. Like, I like spending money on candles as well. But this is a really nice kind of self-care little treat for me every day to experience. This is the Necessaire body wash in the Eucalyptus scent. Don't really know a lot about the brand, I just see a lot of people talking about it. So this Eucalyptus scent is more of like a kind of like a spa scent. So if you know eucalyptus is in a lot of like oils that they use in the spa. Really, really nice to have in your shower. I did get 25% off obviously, so it made it a lot more worth it to me, to be honest. Really excited to use this. I've used it a couple of times in the shower already and it does smell gorgeous. It's a really kind of nice lather as well. It lathers a little bit, but not too much, so it feels quite sort of gel-like and moisturizing and not too stripping, but it does lather a little bit, so it feels like you're still kind of getting that cleanliness. I did get a couple of free samples as well from Space NK, so I'll just show you what I got in case you're interested. But I got the Hourglass Unlocked Soft Matte Lipstick. So this is just a little tester of 4 of their shades. Actually, all of those shades look like ones that I would wear, so be interested to try those. I haven't tried either of the testers yet. The other thing I got, which I'm really excited to try, is the Rare Beauty Find Comfort. This is the body lotion and the exfoliating body wash, just little sachets. So I did, when I was last in Space NK, because they have a Space NK in the Trafford Centre now, it's like new and it's such a gorgeous shop, but I did smell the body mist from Rare Beauty and I really liked the scent. So I'm excited to try this and just, yeah, kind of get to grips with the scent a little bit more, because I might buy the fragrance mist at some point next year, I think, when I in the market for a new fragrance mist. That was all of my stuff from Space NK, and then let's go into Cult Beauty, because I did buy more stuff from Cult Beauty. I spent a little bit more in Cult Beauty out of 100. So first things first, I got one of these. This is the Amika Perk Up Dry Shampoo. So I've actually been using a mini of this for the past kind of 2-3 months and it's just run out. So I wanted to, actually I think I actually bought it in August, so it's probably been about 4 months. I obviously don't use dry shampoo every day, but I maybe use it like once a week, sometimes twice a week, depending on how long I go between washing my hair. I have really, really been enjoying it. Amika is a vegan brand, I believe, and they're obviously cruelty-free as well. They are Leaping Bunny certified. I listened to a podcast, I think it was Grace Beverly's podcast, and she was interviewing one of the senior people at this brand. The one thing she said about this dry shampoo was that they wanted to formulate a dry shampoo that would actually clean your hair but wouldn't be like really dry feeling and kind of make your skin feel like really itchy and gritty and like there's loads of product in there. I can definitely say that this does that. It also smells really nice. It's kind of like, what does it smell like? So it smells like, I've actually been using the Amika shampoo, the Mirror Ball shampoo. It smells the same as the shampoo, but it's really nice. It's a very unique scent, and it's not what you would kind of necessarily expect a dry shampoo or hair product to smell like. You need to go and smell it. Yeah, if you have used Amika products before, I think everything has the same scent, but yeah, really like the scent, really like the product. Does such a good job of, like I said, making my hair feel clean, but not feeling like I have loads of product and grittiness in my hair, which I was using the Batiste. I just went back to like the cheap dry shampoos for a while, and I really noticed that they were just making my scalp itch so much, and there was so much grit in them, and it just, yeah, they didn't feel nice on my hair. So again, I have found that with dry shampoos you do kind of get what you pay for. This one, I'd actually run out of my oil cleanser and I wanted to try a new one, so I picked up the Byoma Milky oil cleanser. I have used this once, I think, so far. On first impressions, really like it. It's very emollient. It turns into a really nice milky residue when you add water onto it as well, which I was finding with my other oil cleansing balm that I've been using for a while, which is the, oh my gosh, what's it called? The Eucalyptus. So yeah, I've been using the Eucalyptus one for quite a while, and to be honest, I'm just a bit over it. It's so hard to squeeze out of the tube. I found that with the last couple that I bought. Weirdly, not like when I first started purchasing it, but recently it's been really hard to get out the tube. That's why I decided to pick this up. I will say that it had a really strong scent, and when I looked at the ingredients, because I don't think it has any fragrance in it, but it does have rosemary leaf oil, which is, it says here, actually it's an antioxidant, but it does make it smell quite strong, quite herbal. And it's nice because it kind of smells like a spa, but it did just make me think like, ooh, that smells strong. My skin is just really sensitive, so anything where I can smell something, I'm like, is my skin going to freak out with this thing? It says it leaves your skin feeling ultra hydrated without clogging pores and leaving an oily residue while supporting skin barrier function. And I know Byoma is supposed to be like a good brand. Finally, the last two products, which I am actually wearing on my face today. I purchased a couple of Hourglass makeup products. So the first one is, again, well, it's a repurchase, but it's in a different shade. I got the ambient lighting bronzer in the shade Diffused Light, and I actually got the mini of this just to keep the cost down and keep my budget intact. I was debating buying the larger version, but I did actually already buy a large version of this, and it's not cheap, let me tell you. So I got it in a sale actually in the summer, but that really is my summer shade. It's a little bit dark for me now and just a little bit too orangey for me now. It looks fine when I have a bit of a tan or a bit more life to my face, but I did just want to get the lighter shade for the winter months. I am wearing it today. I don't know how much it's going to show up on camera because it is really natural, but to be honest, I really like it in like normal, when I look in the mirror, it looks really nice and just very seamless on the skin. Like I can tell that it's there because I put it on and I can see it, but I think if someone was like looking at me, they wouldn't think that I was wearing a lot of bronzer, if that makes sense, but I can see that it is doing something. I think that's kind of like the mark of a good product, to be honest, that other people don't necessarily notice that you're wearing it. This is what it looks like. It has the typical kind of marble effect that the Hourglass blushes and bronzers always have. And then this is the shade swatched on my hand. It is a lot more sheer and natural when you apply it to the face though. And I will compare it. This is the one that I got in the summer. So you can see it's almost like double the size. I probably should have just spent the extra money and got this because it will probably last me a lot longer. But you know when you're just not sure like fully if you're gonna like something, and I'd already spent a lot of money on this and then I was like, it's not gonna work for me in the winter. Like I knew as soon as I put it on my face, like it was gonna be too dark for me in the winter. The big one that I originally bought is in Luminous Bronze Light, and like I said, this one is Diffused Bronze Light. So you can see it's a lot more orangey in the pan as well. This one is the Luminous Bronze Light and this one is the Diffused Bronze Light. So you can just see even from those swatches that it just has a lot more goldenness, the Luminous one, than the Diffused one. The Diffused one is much more of like a milk chocolate type colour. Really, really happy with that, to be honest. I already know that I love the texture of this bronzer. The final product that I got was a lip product. This is the Phantom Volumizing Glossy Balm from Hourglass. I got the shade Slip. I know this is a really, really popular shade. I was doing a lot of research on these before I decided to bite the bullet and buy one. Let me just apply a little bit more. I have to say, I love this already. Like, I'm so glad I spent the money on this. The texture of this is so, how do I describe it? It's like not sticky in the slightest. You barely even realize you're wearing a lip gloss, to be honest. Like some lip glosses are really sticky and like you can really feel them on your lips. This is just not that at all. So if you've watched my last couple of videos, you'll know that my kind of favorite nude lip gloss, because I always have one nude lip gloss on the go and it's normally like a brownie pinky nude, and I will just keep that in my handbag and I will pretty much just wear that almost every time I put lipstick or lip gloss on. I'm a gloss girl, I'm not as much into lipsticks anymore. I did go through a phase of wearing like gloss on top of lipstick, but nowadays I just can't be bothered with that. So I might wear a bit of lip liner. Today I am wearing the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk lip liner, and then I just always go for a gloss. My Makeup by Mario Bronze Glow, I've used this up all the way to the bottom. There, you can't push it up anymore, but I really like the stick format of this. However, I do find that sometimes like it's really like a lot comes out on your lips, and I just wanted to try a different product basically just to compare, to see what I thought of it. I'd seen so many good reviews of these Hourglass ones and I like that it's in a stick format. As I say, it's, to be honest, you can just get a regular lip gloss. It's not going to make that much of a difference, but feels quite nice to apply. I don't know, there's something nice about just like putting the lid back on. And yeah, I was gonna say it's less messy. I actually don't think it's less messy than a lip gloss, because lip glosses don't, it's pulling a thing out and putting it on your lips. I don't think it makes a huge difference, but there is something about applying a lipstick that just feels quite nice. Obviously the packaging of this is, I mean, it's a lot nicer, the Hourglass one, isn't it? But you do pay a premium for that. But I wanted to get something that was a similar shade to my Bronze Glow. I'm really pleased with the Hourglass Slip. I do think it's really similar to the Bronze Glow. I think it's a little bit more pink when you swatch them next to each other. When you look at them side by side, the Hourglass one does look more pink, but when you actually apply it to the lips, they're both so sheer that I don't think you can really tell a difference, to be honest. This is the Hourglass one and this is the Makeup by Mario one. So you can see there is a slight difference there in tone. That is everything for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really enjoyed talking you through what I bought in Black Friday. I hope that you guys enjoyed hearing about everything. I'm very proud of myself that I was able to stick to a budget this year, and hopefully this is a sign of better financial habits to come. I hope that you guys are all doing well. Do let me know if you are loving any particular makeup products or skincare, beauty, anything in the comments. I would love to hear from you, as I said at the beginning. And yeah, I think that's everything. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you're doing well and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.